How are we doing, Capricorn? Welcome to your reading for the end of May of 2021. This is going to be a general reading, Capricorn, and it will be for your sun, moon, and your rising sign for the end of May of 2021. All right. We're going to ask the universe for spiritual insight into your life for the end of May of 2021 for the sign of Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising. All right, Capricorn, let's jump into it. So what we have for your overall energy, we have the Lover's card. Beautiful. Unconditional love, Capricorn, the Lovers, unconditional love. And we also have failure. Very interesting, huh? So what I'm getting at, so the Lover's card says, make choices from the heart. Deeply emotional commitments, the power of love. We have unconditional love and failure. So what I'm getting is that you have a certain partner or a particular partner in your life and in the center right here that is very deserving of unconditional love. And I definitely think that there has been a failure on your part, Capricorn, to really embrace that, to embrace your ability to nurture and show unconditional love. I definitely think that's a part of you that you can work on, that is a part of you that you can nurture towards the end of May. Because with the Lover's card here, we can definitely see that there is someone that you are connected to strongly, and this person is definitely there for you. This person is connected to you deeply. Deep emotional commitments and powerful loving relationships. And this person definitely has unconditional love for you. And it's not that you don't unconditionally love this person. It's more so that you only show your love in conditions or certain conditions. The conditions have to be right. And there's no knock to that. But this person needs a little more out of you. They just need a little more out of you to really show them that you are there, that you're on that same level as them, that you really appreciate them, and that they are deserving of love, because they might go through thought processes internally, not you, but them, of feeling not wanted. They could possibly feel like a failure. They feel like they're not being unconditionally loved. And although that might be untrue, Capricorn, that is definitely something that you need to highlight in your behaviors and also in your awareness, so you can nurture that and you can grow that. And with that will come a stronger bond, a stronger relationship, a stronger family, household connection, ultimately. So that is definitely what I'm getting from this. It's definitely great because you have a strong connection to someone, and this person is very powerful in your life. This person has unconditional love for you. And this person is one of those people that would stay by your side through thick and thin, through the worst of situations. And this can go many ways, because possibly through your actions you are failing. Right? Through your actions, you could be failing. And for some of you, you might have unconditional love for this person, but your actions are failing to show that. So the perception of the individual is all that matters. And although you might unconditionally love them, him or her, you're failing to show it. And failing to show it is as good as not doing it, because they don't feel it anyway, right? So It's just bringing to your awareness a possible responsibility if you have any focus on your moral character and bringing more love and light into your life. It's just very important that you nurture this relationship. All right, let's see what we have for your tarot. Okay. So now this can go vice versa, but I'm going to read it towards in one way. And so what I'm seeing is that possibly there was a failure in the relationship to really show that you unconditionally love this person through an action, i.e. cheating, doing something that would show them that you are not loyal, trustworthy, etc., etc. There is something that has happened that really was a failure to acknowledge this unconditional love that you both have for each other. And this has caused deep heartbreak in someone, in a person, either you or them, however this resonates. But it's going to have deep heartbreak because they thought this was a strong bond that they could definitely count on. And now they're in the state of contemplation. They've really retreated. They're almost like a wounded animal, cornered. And they're really looking for a way out. Although they love its owner, they're really looking for a way out, and they don't want to be there in that home anymore, right? And because they're like a wounded animal at this point. They're not your peer anymore. And I definitely see you reaching out your hand and offering, now this can be you or them, reaching out your hand, offering to nurture them back to life, offering to nurture them and acknowledging your failure, acknowledging what you have done wrong, acknowledging that possibly you weren't affectionate enough. You just, there was something, you get it. There was a failure in some capacity. And you're acknowledging that. And you're able to, and you're wanting to ultimately restore faith in this relationship. And so, although you are doing that, this person has second doubts. They have doubts, they have second thoughts, and they are looking at what they have as ultimately possibly not enough. Now you have to remember that this person is in a wounded state. They definitely think or feel as if, I don't deserve this, and this is not what I should be going through. And I see reaching out, you or them reaching out a hand, and someone is ignoring the reach out, because the pain and the madness it causes this person inside to think about this really pisses them off. They don't want to deal with you right now. What I do see is that there is a new beginning, okay? There is a new beginning amidst all of this, and this can restore faith in this relationship, because ultimately someone is going to have to reach out the hand and apologize and be the bigger person, and someone's going to ultimately have to heal from this, and it's a matter of whether they want to heal with you or without you. The Fool and the Page of Wands comes out as a new start, and this new start can resonate in one of two ways. It can resonate mostly for what I'm trying to say, and what I'm getting is a revival in this connection, a revival in this love affair, a revival in this commitment. But for some, it can possibly represent a new connection, but that would be very far and few between. Only because the entire essence of this reading is about this person. There is unconditional love that both you and them feel, and If not, that's just a very shallow move to go and do that. All right, let's see what we have here. Okay, so we have judgment. The judgment card coming out is judgment upon the person who has failed and who has, caused grief in this situation. And that is ultimately it coming to light. It's also judgment in the restoration of this connection and your resiliency as a couple and your resiliency as a pair, that it's really a test. And this test is really going to show whether or not you two can live together, can be a couple, and really can make it through life and the struggles that life brings together. Because I see here you guys have climbed the top of the mountain, all right? And you might have done this alone, or you might have done this with them. But there is people that have opinions, and you definitely fought those opinions. And you have clarity on who you want and why you want it and where you want to go. And I see that judgment is coming in this relationship, and it's really going to judge whether or not you two are suitable for each other. It's going to judge whether or not the person that failed in this situation has the character, the morale, and the commitment and discipline to really overcome whatever they have put you or them through. So there's a lot happening, and there's a lot at stake in this reading, and it's very intense. All right, we're going to get one more card out, Capricorn. And this is going to cap the reading off for us, okay? Perseverance comes out. Perseverance. Then we have a message. All right. So first off, I'm going to say perseverance. It's obvious in the context of this reading is that for this to survive, and what you are being judged on is your perseverance, your ability to adapt, your resiliency. And it's going to ultimately decide and be the deciding factor on whether or not you two are deserving of each other, or whether or not, this relationship is able to sustain possibly a lifetime. All right, perseverance. It says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. And it says, as a soul, you are on a mission in this physical dimension. You are the only one who knows the correct path to take. Your intuition, your connection to spirit, is your compass. You have the power to stay the course, and you are stronger and more determined than you might first think. In order to experience many successes in life, you must mature and realize the strength within yourself and the quality of inner courage. Life doesn't just happen, we make it happen. It is natural for us in this human school to shy away from what we believe in to be difficult, because we concern ourselves with how others will perceive us. We are afraid of failure, ridicule, or coming up short. So I'm going to stop there and continue. This person, it might have got out to a certain community, and they might feel, perceived in some sort of way if they stay with you after being, but it's about perseverance and persevering through this. Now is the time to make the proper changes and take risks and do things you never thought you could before. Your soul must learn to become aware of its inner strength, live the joyfulness your soul yearns for, and engage in activities you have always wanted to try but you were afraid to fail at. Your soul would not yearn for something that you couldn't accomplish. You have the strength and fortitude to continue on and be capable of greatness. So the message is, are you willing to persevere? Does this mean enough to you? And if you are, then, life could be handed to you on a silver platter, and it's only going to develop more and more character into other aspects of life as you continue to grow as a person. Capricorn, this is your reading for the end of May of 2021. I'll see you guys next time.